Welcome back to the Pawd Checkerboard Chat. Today we have two tight ends with us, Jake Tarwater and Richie Anderson. Thanks for joining us.
Of course.
So let's take it back. What are your first memories of playing football growing up?
Wow. I would say my dad was always a college coach when I was younger, and so I think for me, my first memories are going to those camps and going to the practices and seeing all the big guys and wanting to be like them.
For me, I started playing football when I was in third grade, so my first memory was just being out there and like being a little bobblehead and just like going flying around hitting people. But it was a fun time. But those are my first memories. Yeah.
Is there a memory that sticks out? Like, I love this game. I want to play this game.
Oh, that's hard because that happens once every game. You know, you have
Okay.
I remember when I was little, I also played defense. I mean, when you're little, you play all these different positions, but I played linebacker. I had a neck roll and everything. I loved it. But I think I blitzed up the A gap and got a tackle. And I remember seeing my parents all cheer for me, and I was like, "Oh yeah, this is what I want to do, for sure."
Yeah. For me, it was like back in the day. I used to play running back. So, yeah. And probably just one time I got to truck a defender and just keep running for a touchdown. And that right then and there, I was like, "Yeah, I love this sport. The contact and the camaraderie that you have when playing football makes it special." So.
And both of your journeys to Fresno State, how'd you get here?
Wow. So mine was we were talking about it before, but I was actually committed before my senior year to Colorado State for defense, and I wasn't. I really hadn't played offense much in high school, except for my last senior year. And Coach Baxter actually had reached out to me because they had three. Same with Jake. We were in the recruiting class. They had 3 tight ends leaving, and then he needed 3 more. So that's when me, Brock, and Jake came in. Yep. And Coach Baxter, he just reached out to me, and he was like, "Hey, this is how we play football. Our results, they show themselves. This is what we do. This is our standard, and we think you fit into the whole thing, and we wanted to make you a better person and a better football player." So I think that definitely caught my parents' eye right away. They all love the academic game plan and all that stuff we had. So, so far it's just been great, and I'm very thankful.
For me, my path here was a little bit different. So in high school, I played quarterback my entire career, and so I was also the COVID year when I graduated. I graduated in 21. So I ended up going to a Division II school called Truman State University. It's in Missouri. And then after a semester there, I felt like I could do more and play at a different level. So I went to junior college, College of Sequoias in Visalia. And then during the summer, I switched to tight end. And then I played my season there. And then I got a phone call, just a random phone call, and it was Coach Baxter. And he was saying, like, "We really like your tape. Wanted you to come visit." And then I visited, and I got to meet all the coaches. I got to meet Richie. I got to meet Brock, all the tight ends that were there at the time. And I just really liked how everyone kind of meshed and how the coaches coached, because we got to see how Coach Baxter coached.
Yeah.
We got to sit in the meetings. We got to sit in the special teams meetings. I really liked Teddy as well, Coach Tedford, and all of the coaches there, I just really liked them all, so I decided to commit here. And, yeah, it's been great. So,
Jake, how do you feel that being a quarterback's helped you at the tight end position?
I feel like it's helped me a little bit as far as, like, reading defenses and seeing, like, what they will do. Most people that switch from quarterback don't really expect a physical, like, blocker. But part of the reason why I switched is because I missed that contact of the sport. Like, when I was playing quarterback, I wasn't hitting people, and I kind of started to, like, fall out of love with football. And when I switched and I was playing tight end, I could start hitting people again. I really started to enjoy the sport a lot more again. So I think it just helped me in terms of, like, seeing the defense and expecting different things. So,
Richie, for you, you said you were playing some defense, and now you're obviously tight end, catching balls. What's been the biggest adjustment, you think?
I think kind of the opposite with him. He had the whole coverage thing down. For me, like, I always was pretty physical. Like, I played D-line in high school, and so I kind of was used to that type of putting my hand. I also played a little bit of tight end, so I put my hand on the ground as well. I knew what to do a little bit. But for me, it was more like the routes and the coverage and understanding. Because in high school, you really, go out there, run a route, catch the ball, go get a touchdown, it's all good. But college, everyone's good, so you really got to tone into the details. And so that's what, I've been improving on for this past year and the past couple of years.
That kind of leads me into my next question for both of you guys. What do you feel is the most important quality for a tight end?
The thing about tight end is there's a lot that could be great that happens, but it's also a lot bad. You can miss a block, miss a catch, but you just got to keep on going because we're one of the most versatile positions on the field where we got to block the big dudes who are 30 pounds heavier and then run routes on dudes who all they do is cover. So you just have to have the next play mentality, be able to be gritty, be able to, like I said, just go through the bad things in the next play and then understand it's going to be okay as long as you trust your, training.
Yeah, I completely agree with Rich. I mean, you have to be gritty because one play you'll be blocking someone that's outweighing you, and then the next play you're running 40 yards down the field trying to catch a deep ball.
Gassed.
No, literally, yeah. But I'd say another thing is you just have to be aggressive at the tight end position, especially in run blocking, because a lot of the time you are blocking people that are heavier than you.
Extremely.
So you gotta have that aggressiveness, and you want to take the fight to them. And I think like being aggressive in your game helps a lot.
So grittiness, you have to be gritty to play special teams for Coach Baxter, right?
Yeah,
so why
most
don't you guys
definitely.
talk about that a little bit?
I would say our special teams periods for us sometimes are like more important than the tight end and the offense.
Yeah.
When we hear we're transition bomb squad or sharks, we're sprinting, because he expects a lot out of us, but that's what we love. I mean, like he recruited us, we knew that was going to happen, and I mean, you see who he's produced into the NFL and what he's done. We trust him fully. I mean, everything he does, I don't think twice. Anything we're doing in details or technique. We believe it fully, and I think that's helped us. I mean, our special teams is one of our best part of our team, so I think, we're so thankful to have Coach Baxter been here and then staying here. I think he's really detrimental to our team and to our success.
Yeah, no, special teams is a big part of any game you play. I mean, there's offense, defense, and there's special teams. And the cool thing about special teams is no matter if you play defense, if you play offense, you're on the special teams. And you learn more about football by doing that because you're doing things that you don't normally do. And Coach Bax, he's great. He's great at teaching the technique. He's great at teaching the schemes and everything about it. And it's a very important part to the game. I mean, it's a third of the game. So if you get points off the board because you missed a block on score team or you miss a block on convoy and it messes up the return. Things like that can make a big impact on the game. So we take special teams very seriously. Coach Bax does a great job of making sure that we are on top of it when it comes to special teams, and it's just a bit as big a part as playing tight end. So, yeah.
Coach Ferentz, new this year. What type of coach is he, and how do you think he's improved your game?
Oh man, Coach Ferentz is.
I love Coach Ferentz.
Yeah, there's not much more you can say. Coach Ferentz is, for one, just football wise, we've gotten so much better. I think
Most definitely.
As just position, and he, bringing what he's had from Iowa and what he's done, so much. We like anything he says. Kind of, I believe fully. We never think twice about what he has to say.
Yeah.
Day to day, what we do in individual or team or in the meeting rooms outside of football, it's just we're getting better every day. I think he's a top tier teacher, and the best thing about him is he's just like you're talking to another one of the guys.
Yeah.
We laugh so much and we have so much fun, but it just is even better when we know we're also getting so much better. So far, I couldn't have asked anything better.
Yeah.
I mean, it's been a great experience.
No,
for Coach Ferentz.
we all love Coach Ferentz, and he's not only like what Richie said. He's a great teacher. We've all, as a position group, every single one of us has grown a lot since he's been here, and he's really good about teaching the technique and what our target points are on certain blocks and how he's setting us up to win the block. He teaches us the technique to win the block, and he's helped all of us immensely. But he's also such a great guy. He's not someone that will go and scream at you, but he treats you like an actual person and an actual adult. But his thing that he emphasizes on is as long as we work hard and as long as we are coachable, he has no problems with us. And as a position group, we are all, our entire position group, even the young guys, we're all working hard. We all are being as coachable as we can be. And I think he has helped our position group immensely, and he's a great coach. Yeah.
It's awesome for the games too, because there's no one more calm and no one more collected in those situations. He's been there before, and you can tell.
Yeah,
Even when we have our offensive struggles against Nevada, he's sitting there. We're fine. One play is all we need. Trust your training. We'll get there eventually. You guys are the better team. Just do what you need to do. And he's so calm, and that helps me be calm. Helps everyone else be calm because we're right where we need to be.
That's interesting because I was thinking, what is he probably most proud of? You think the first 6 games with your guys' group?
I would say, it's the same thing he's been proud of from the first 6 games that he was probably the first 2 weeks of being here in spring, and that's just our want to get better, our want to learn, our attention to detail. He doesn't have to. I mean, I'm speaking for us, but he doesn't have to coach us on effort or anything like that. Mm-hmm. I think that's the biggest thing. As long as we're trying and we're fully locked in, we're not goofing off. I mean, we have fun. we have a lot of fun. But as long as we have energy and focus and we're caring about the team and not ourselves, I think that's all he's been proud of. And I think, as a unit, we've been proud of each other for the same reasons.
Yeah. No, he, like I said, he emphasizes hard work and being coachable. In our entire position group, we are that. So, I would say that would be what he's proud of is our work ethic, and our ability to be coachable. But another thing, he likes to have fun, and we all like to have fun. And if you're not playing football and you're not having fun, that's a problem.
Yeah.
So, I think that's part of it as well. Is he likes us having fun when we're out there. It's just a game. Football is just a game at the end of the day, and you only have so many chances to do it. So while you're out there, you might as well go out and have fun. So he likes that we're all having fun, that we're working hard, and we're being coachable, and we're listening to him. But yeah, no, he's been great for us. So
that's kind of ties into, you watch the tight end and Greg Olson and all that. They talk about, hey, we got to do all this, but we got to have fun.
Yeah.
And it's a big fraternity. Do you guys feel that? Obviously not just on your team, but tight ends in general.
That's kind of funny you say that. Whenever I'm watching football, either college football or NFL, I really don't watch any of the game besides the tight ends.
That's all I watch. I just watch the tight ends.
I know their struggles. I watch them do the blocks we have to do, reach a 9, catch a pass on the linebacker, and I'm like, oh, man, I know that's rough, because we do it daily.
Yeah.
And, just being in our group, we have so much fun. Just like in special teams, we're so used in special teams, and then you see in the NFL, and the guys are doing the same thing. So it's like, we all tight ends kind of have the same, I would say, the same problems and the same successes, and so, I like it. I'm proud to be a tight end for sure.
Yeah, I love playing tight end. It's definitely a little bit of fraternity because, even just when you look at our position group, we're all very close. Mm-hmm. But like Richie said, I only watch tight ends when I'm watching football. I don't really watch the ball. I'm just watching what the tight end does, and I feel like most tight ends are that way. But yeah, no, it's definitely a little bit of fraternity.
So at the next level, then, who are you guys watching? Who's the tight end that you love watching them play?
Well, it's funny because Coach Farron's saying he's from Iowa. He coached Sam Laporta and Hawkinson. So, it's hard not to watch those guys.
Right.
How do I compare to these guys? And they're studs. They're super good. I love watching those guys. George Kittle's a great blocker. Yeah. It's hard because you want to watch certain things and certain aspects that some guys are good at. Like I said, George Kittle, he's an amazing blocker, but then you have these amazing receiving tight ends too. So it's kind of just taking a little part from each person's game, and then also seeing what do they struggle with, and how do I look at that before I have the same problem. So trying to learn off them, but also see what they do to be successal. But the Iowa guys, Sam Laporta, they're pretty good.
They're pretty good.
They're pretty fun to watch.
They're fun to watch.
He pulls up their college tape sometime. I'm like, oh man, these guys.
Every once in a while, Coach Ferentz will pull up some Gronk footage, and Gronk was my personal favorite tight end growing up. I really like the way he played, but I also love the way George Kittle blocks. so I watched a lot of George Kittle. But for me, it was like Gronk growing up, and I always watched Gronk. But there's a lot of tight ends in the league that are amazing players. So I try to watch all of them and get a little piece from all of them and what they are good at. So.
Definitely.
Well, the two of you carried us a little bit through that final drive, the last 8-minute drive. So talk to us about the mindset into that and the progression of you guys within the offense.
Well, I'll say for just this Nevada game, that last drive, like Coach Farron said, all we need is one play. All we need is one drive. And so, we catch footballs in practice. It's just routine plays routinely, like we don't want to be surprised by the ball. We expect it. We're fully committed in the offense. And that whole game, like myself, I had some struggles blocking and some other things I wish I had better. But like Coach Farron says, it's just the next play. Whatever happened, as long as you keep focusing on the next one. I think that's what we excel at. Because, in practice we struggle. In games we struggle. So you just can't, you got to flush and keep going. I think that's what, not just us as tight ends, but us as the entire team did well. Yeah. And at the end of the day, that's all that matters. As long as the team wins and we do what we need to do to be successful.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, that final drive, we just needed one play. Richie made that big catch on third down to get us a first, and that kind of got the offense going again. And, things like that, plays like that, that's kind of expected out of us, I mean, Coach Ferentz, we don't really celebrate all the big plays or anything like that because he expects that out of us because he sees what we do in practice. And, sometimes things go wrong. Sometimes it's not the look that we expected or, it's football. Mistakes happen. But, he's always so calm and wants us to just move on to the next play, and that helps us a lot. But getting that in that final drive, it's just expected. That's what we do.
You should see him on the sidelines. I mean, any big play, any team high, he's just sitting there. Okay, here we go. Field goal.
I don't know if I've ever seen him really celebrate a play.
He'll celebrate it if you get a good wham block or something.
Good play. Yeah, but
he doesn't care about the catches or the touchdowns.
No. All right, touchdown celebration. Richie, yours in Hawaii.
Hey, that was supposed to be all three of us. That was supposed to be hula.
We got all three of us later on. You hit it solo first.
I got too excited. I got too excited. The fans were talking trash, and I had to get up and get it down real quick. But I hit it later with them. We got a good one coming up.
So this was planned before?
Oh, for sure. We planned all of them.
Really?
Richie and Cam, we always have a trio celebration.
We'll have another one coming from Colorado.
Okay. So it's planned out. Is it different for each person, or?
Well, I think Cam definitely has some celebrations. He wants to hit by himself first. He's voiced out to me, and so I'm like, okay, that's cool. But
I don't really have many celebrations.
I can't do it by myself. I need my guys out there. So we'll have some good ones coming up. We just need to keep being creative. If you guys have any, let me know.
I'll think about it. I'll let you guys know tomorrow on the plane.
Yeah, sounds good.
But looking at the offense, what can you say about the chemistry? It feels like it's getting better each week, right?
100%.
A lot of that happens, I think, what happens off the field.
Yes.
I mean, with EJ, all the receivers, the linemen, we're all really cool guys. I like to think, and we have a lot of fun off the field. We celebrate our wins together. We do a lot of things together, like just in the tight end group. Yeah. We do a lot of things together, and I think as an offense we do. And I think a lot from being in spring, a lot of guys being new, a lot of people had kind of like the same mindset of, yeah, we want to prove ourselves to the team and be great to get your roles. But then once we got that, and then once we started playing, I think everyone kind of, all we want to do is win. All we want to do is prove, not just to everyone else, but to Coach Enns, to our own family, to everyone that we're a great team and we deserve to be, one of the best in the Mountain West. So I think it's just going to keep getting better as it goes on. I think play by play, drive by drive, game by game, we're going to learn more, and we're just going to, keep having more fun and playing hard.
Yeah, I agree. And, I mean, as far as team chemistry goes, this is one of the closest teams I've been a part of.
Very
we do
agreed.
A lot, as just like the entire team, we do a lot outside of football, which helps with the team camaraderie, and it really makes us linked in together. And offensively, the more you play, the more games you play, you get a little bit closer. I mean, we're all committed to the same exact goal, and that is a big thing that drives us. We're all committed to winning, we're all committed to being in that Mountain West championship. And when you have guys that you can lean on like that, it really just improves the camaraderie and the chemistry, and it's just going to keep getting better. So,
Do you guys take pride in the run game?
most definitely.
That's the fun stuff, you know.
Oh, yeah.
That's what we look at first, you know. When we're watching film on the team we're playing next week, we're seeing, you know, what are they going to do to our run game, and you know, how are they going to play it, because that's what starts it all. You know, if you can run the ball, you can do anything from there. You can pass the ball, do whatever you want. So, I mean, we have fun doing it.
Oh,
because
yeah.
when there's nothing better to move a person from point A to point B against their will. So,
Yeah.
we enjoy it.
For me personally, I actually enjoy blocking more than catching.
Really?
Yeah, there's nothing better than blocking your guy and seeing Bryson or Speedy or Brando, any one of our running backs. We have a great running back room, but there's nothing better than blocking a guy and seeing the running back just go.
It's heavy.
That's the best feeling ever. And just knowing that you were able to outwill your opponent and move him when he doesn't want to be moved, it's a great feeling. And, you know, like Richie said, the first film we watch every time is run game. We watch run blocking first, and we work extremely hard at perfecting our run blocking. And not every play is going to be perfect, but we try our darn best to get there. So, yeah.
I want to take you guys back to, you said you do a lot of stuff off the field. Are video games involved at all? NCAA football at any time?
There's some football. So there's, you know, it ranges. The tight end room, we like to play our anime games, our anime fighting games, you know, stuff like that. I did go with EJ. I went to the virtual reality escape room a couple weeks ago. He's good at that.
Is he really?
I was freaking out, but he knew what to do. But yeah, I mean, there's some video games. Football game, I'm so bad at that game, so I don't like to play anyone for it. But
Yeah. Honestly, I'm not a big
he's a big
NCAA.
he's a big 2K guy.
I'll play anyone in 2K, but
Okay.
NCAA, I've never really been a big like football video game person because I just like doing it.
People are too good too. People
Oh, it's
try,
crazy.
try way too hard. I don't know any of it.
I did some research before I came, which is very interesting. So, like in NCAA, obviously you've got the ultimate team and you got an auction house. I was just curious, what do you guys think the top-rated card was, base card for your team on Fresno State?
Our team.
Yeah, who was it? Who was it? Do
For
you
this
think?
year?
For this year. Who was it? It cost the most money.
Possibly Spomer.
That's a great call. That is Spomer.
Ah,
Look at that.
That's a good one.
I'll be real. I was kind of a little surprised. It was a center, but it was Spomer.
No, Spomer is a great player.
And then number 2, do you have any idea who number 2 would be? I think this one would kind of surprise you too a little bit.
Is it defensive or
Is it
offensive?
defense or offense?
It's not. It's something we talked about earlier that you guys are a part of, that room you're a part of. Special teams.
Oh, kick returner? Or
No.
Dylan Lynch?
There you go.
Oh,
there you go.
D.
I see
Lynch,
D.
my
Lynch.
God.
Yeah,
Let's
so
go.
that's your top 2. So I was just
love
it's
it.
a little fun fact for you. I was doing
Deserve
before
it.
I
They're
came.
ballers.
Yeah. Yeah, they're both great players. So.
And then the other thing we always see is we see quarterbacks take out the offensive line, you know. I'm always like, where are the tight ends in all this, you know? So do you guys have anything special that maybe EJ, you talked about you went to the escape room, that maybe he does for you tight end group?
He does his stuff, but he's very focused on the goal. You know, he gets the game over and he's already watching the next game.
Oh, wow.
He's focused. There's not too much shenanigans with him, which but at the same time there's still shenanigans. We mess with him. We mess with him on the field.
We're trying to open him up.
Yeah, you know, he's so focused on football that almost we need to have fun with him to get his mind off football. But as for taking out for dinner, I think that's more of a Spomer's role. He's more the social guy. He'll take out some guys, but we'll see what happens once we get, dial into the Mountain West Championship, see what we can do.
Yeah,
Have
we'll
some
try
fun.
and get something.
Yeah.
I like that.
So you two have been through a couple head coaches, but why do you want to stay committed to this program? What's special about the tradition of this program?
Oh, man, I think it's very early on. Something that Coach Bax had said into the whole team is that, the jerseys will come and go. Your numbers will come and go. More people are going to wear your number, but it's just the dog logo that stays on the front. And so that's more, I'm not really playing for myself. I'm playing for the hundreds of thousands of people that football players that have played before me, the fans, the people who spend all the money to get Fresno State where they are. So you're playing for a lot more than just yourself. And so I think, that's been just one of the biggest things for me, is just being committed to the Bulldog, being committed to the Fresno and to everything, you know, they have to offer.
Yeah. I mean, Fresno's a special place for when it comes to football. I mean, we talk about like pride and tradition, and
Yeah.
that is something that is huge for us. And for me, that's why I sticked around with Coach Entz, because the pride and tradition here, there is a tradition here of winning. And Coach Entz's one goal was to win.
Mm-hmm.
And I liked his ideas with toughness wins. I think toughness does win. I think being tough and fighting longer than your opponent will get you wins. And I really liked what his plan was. And, you know, I've been through 3 head coaches. We both have been through 3 head coaches in our time here. All 3 of those guys are great guys.
Amazing.
I've learned a lot from every single one of them. And it's honestly a blessing that I've had all 3 of them to be my head coach, teach me different things. But it's just the pride and tradition. I mean, you're not playing just for yourself, like Richie said. You're playing for all the guys that played football in the past. You're talking Coach Hill era, Sweeney era. The pride and tradition, it's on the V, you know? Like, it's all about the Dogs. It's not about yourself. And I personally love that.
Cam Braca said in his post-game, the best thing about being a Bulldog is you're going to get everyone's best shot, no matter what team you're playing. So going into Colorado State, are you expecting to get their best shot?
Of course.
I mean, every week. It's like Braca says and Coach Bax, we're in a fight we did not start, you know? People, just something happens, you know? It's almost like a rivalry week every single week. You like, people just want to beat us because of how we play, you know? Special teams, we come out flying, offense, defense. You know, we want to run right down their throat. We can't do nothing about it. So it's the way we play, and people think we're coming out for their neck, which, you know, we kind of are, but you know, they got to respond, and that's the only way they can is meet fire with fire. So I mean, we love it. That's how football should be, competitive.
Yeah. You've always got to expect an opponent's best, and you know, no matter what happens, you just got to lean on the boys and trust your training and just perform. You know, we train so much and we work on the technique so much, and there comes a point where you just got to trust that. And no matter what, we're going to get everyone's best shot, because if you don't, that's just give up football. You're not really competitive. You know, so yeah, we're always going to get everyone's best shot, and I like that.
Good.
It's good.
How much family are you going to have there on Friday night?
Oh, I'll have a decent amount of that.
Yeah.
Well, I've got like 12 people or so coming. So
That'll be fun. Is it one of those you get to see him before the game, or is it just after the game you see?
No, before the game, it's all football. It's
locked
all
in.
we're just thinking about Colorado State. After the game, I'll be able to go and see them. I'll go and hang out with my nephew for a little bit. Just get to say hi to everyone, my grandparents, everyone, my uncles. Like, I've got a lot of people coming, so I look forward to that. But the main thing is CSU. So once that's over, yeah, I'll go see that.
Oh yeah.
But before then, it's all the game.
What's it like playing in front of family and friends?
It's the
I
best.
mean, it is awesome. I mean, in high school, I loved it. I always had my whole family, and then I was fortunate enough when we played Oregon State to go up there. I had a lot of family up there, and to know especially when you're playing an away game, and everyone else is against you, and then you can hear, you know, go Richie. It's like, oh, you know, I got someone on my back, and you know, they're the people who got you there. You know, your family. A lot of us wouldn't be able to get where we are without of our parents and everyone that did that for us. So, at some part, like I said, I'm playing for all the Bulldogs and all the guys in front of me. I'm also playing for my parents. You know, my family. Honor them and honor. You know, I care about what they did for me. So, you know, I'm gonna lock in and work as hard as I can.
Yeah, there's nothing better than playing in front of your family. My parents are season ticket holders, and they come to almost every game. The only game they didn't go to was Hawaii. It was a little expensive. It's a long trip.
Yeah.
But no, it's great. And even then, they were still watching on TV. They stayed up late and
The midnight
everything.
game.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. But it feels like, you know, we have the last name on our back, and part of it is playing for that last name and playing for the people that got you to the point where you are now. And just being able to see them in the stands is really special. So, yeah, I'd never take that for granted.
All right, before we get to the fun questions, what's your why when it comes to football?
I mean, I kind of got to relate it back to my family again. Like I said earlier, my dad kind of always was my coach, not just for football. He would try to coach me in anything. Even basketball, lacrosse, he didn't know, but he would coach me. But football, he was always my football coach, and all my family did too. Kind of my cousins always played football, brothers played football, and I kind of always watched them, and I didn't even think twice about playing. It's always been all I wanted to do, and so I think it just helps when you have like a family oriented team like the Bulldogs. It just feels like an extended part of my family.
Yeah.
So it makes it so easy to play and give my best when I have the Bulldogs and my family back at home.
Yeah, I mean, my why, I'm a little different. My family didn't really play football. My mom knew nothing about football until I started playing. My dad played a little bit in high school, but that was the extent of that. But my why, I just love the game. I love being able to go out there and hit somebody over and over again until they give up. And it's just so much fun. I never take it for granted. You know, this could very well be my last season playing football, and I'm just enjoying every game to the best ability I can. And it's just what I like to do.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, fun questions. Ready?
Yep.
Oh.
If this season was going to be turned into a movie, who would you want to play you?
This is a big question.
This is a big question. We will hold you to these answers.
The amount of times
I
I don't even know if this is an actor.
They got to be big, but they got to look good. You know?
Okay, there you go.
The amount of times though I've been called Travis Kelce is ridiculous.
Okay.
Is
Well,
it the
he's got to be
is it the-
retiring soon
is it the
anyways,
mustache?
right? So
It's probably the mustache, 87.
Yeah,
red
yeah,
and
there
red.
you go. There you go.
I don't know
he
the
might
amount
pick
of
up an
like,
acting career.
Yeah.
Oh,
like
I got one.
even in the home games, the amount of times I got called Travis Kelce is ridiculous. But I mean, he was in Happy Gilmore too, so maybe.
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
That's a good one. You know who Jacob Elordi is?
Yeah,
That's-
I've also
I like
been
that
told
guy.
that one.
That guy's cool.
I don't know,
That
if, he's,
guy's- that
I don't know if
guy's
he's
tall.
big enough to play us. So.
I think he's bigger than us.
He's tall.
He's tall.
They can bulk him up. They can bulk him
Yeah.
up.
Yeah.
You know, all
We'll
those
give him
guys
6
bulk
His
up.
gut doesn't look as big. Maybe look a little better too. That guy was a star. Dude.
I don't know many actors though. That's the problem.
It'd be like that or Brad Pitt.
Brad
yeah,
Pitt.
Oh, yeah.
Brad
Oh,
Pitt's
yeah.
awesome.
Okay.
He's a little old, but it was working. You know.
Yeah, it'll work.
Don't tell me
Okay,
I said
out of the
that.
tight end group, who's most likely to forget their luggage on a away trip?
That's happened. That happened against Hawaii.
It's
you know?
Wait,
Did it
really?
Did it
Well, I didn't
answer.
forget my luggage. It's just, we wear a lot of different stuff. And like,
What do you mean you wear a lot of different stuff?
It's always Richie. I mean,
all the stuff looks similar, and I'm just trying to get it right.
so we have clothes that we have to wear before games. We have clothes that we wear to walkthroughs.
It was actually this one.
And it's always Richie that somehow loses his gear.
I get the same color.
He gets
it's always the same color.
So that shirt he's wearing, that we have a shirt that's very similar that we wear for Friday practices or Saturday walkthroughs. And
it's the same color blue. I thought it was the same one.
he just wore that one instead. I mean, it works, but
Did anybody notice?
yeah.
My coach knows pretty quick.
Coach Ferentz always notices, but he's okay with that. He understands Richie needs to be Richie.
Yeah, I guess so. I guess that's what that is. Yeah.
But it's good though.
This
That means
next,
a lot
I'll get it
to
right
him.
for CSU for sure.
We'll see.
All right. If you're taking a road trip, who doesn't get the aux? Absolutely not.
Oh,
I mean,
I might have to get it out of the tight end room
Yes.
or the whole.
Cam would choose me.
I can't say Cam.
If Cam was here, he would choose me. He's not a. I'm a country. I'm a country
He's not a
fan.
country guy.
No, he hates it.
Might have to go Rhino.
Ryan.
Ryan.
I might have to go Ryan.
We have a
yeah.
freshman tight end, Ryan. We love that guy. He makes his own music sometimes.
Oh, does it
Wait,
really?
no way.
He's not gonna be happy I said that. It's absolutely horrible.
Okay, you have a big event and you have to trust someone to pick out your outfit. Who are you picking?
Ooh, I might have to go Brock Liam.
Brock's a good pick.
Brock's, he's always pretty fitted, pretty cleanly.
Brock's a good pick.
It matters what type of an event.
It does. It definitely.
It's a nice
matters.
event.
It's a nice
Oh.
event.
Might have to give it to Brock. That guy knows how to dress.
It's got style.
I for sure asked him for his shirts before. Can I wear those? Yeah.
Yeah, I'd maybe have to go Brock.
I just wear the football
Brock's
gear.
reliable when it comes to that. He always dresses up.
I do need help with my dress. I'd probably wear some Bulldog gear, who knows?
That's real.
Okay, if we do a tied-in version of Survivor, okay, who's out the first day and who's lasting the longest?
I'm lasting the longest.
I'm not
Survival of the fittest.
Okay, you can't pick yourselves.
You can't pick yourself, man.
All right, okay, fair. That's fair.
Who's out the first day? I would. Oh man.
It has Cam's out.
I think it would be
No way
Cam.
Cam has any
I don't
idea.
think Cam would mess with any of that. Personally,
I want to see him try to start a fire. I don't know if that would work.
I'd say Cam would be the first out.
You'd probably last the longest. You and Brock, you guys are pretty smart.
I feel like Brock might last the longest.
Brock's pretty smart.
Oh, okay.
He can figure it out. We'll see. Or you.
Brock's
Big
got a
guy.
lot of talents, man.
Brock has a lot of talents.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Well, for the Red Wave that's coming out to Colorado, what can they expect from you guys on the field on Friday?
A lot of energy, a lot of focus.
Yeah.
Tough game. We're giving our best. That's all we can ask for.
We're gonna run the rock.
Yeah. Yeah. That
Tell you
is
that
something
much.
we will do. It'll be a lot of fun.
Yeah, it'll be a great time. I'm just excited.
Come back
for
to
it.
the Valley with another W.
Yep.
All
Make
right.
it make it a six win streak.
Yep.
Make it happen.
Thank you guys. Appreciate it.
Well,
Yeah,
thanks for
coming.
joining us.
Thanks
Thank
for
you guys.
coming.
And we'll see you guys next time.